the identification process. So I like to break down my headlines into three main sections. This is what I see works really well. You have something known as the pre-headline, then you have the headline itself, and then you have something I call the sub-headline or the post-headline. So the pre-headline is a really great place for you to do that identification process that I talked about earlier. So this is where we're making sure that we're calling out the dream client. Just by saying those 4 or 5 or 6 words in this pre-headline right here, you would be amazed at how easier it makes your sales funnel later on. If you're getting on the call with a bunch of people that are unqualified, just put this pre-headline and call out your ideal people, and you will be shocked at how many more qualified people book a call on your calendar. So for us, we specifically work with coaches, consultants, agencies, and service-based businesses. So we just say for coaches, consultants, agencies, and service-based businesses. Nothing fancy, nothing sexy about it. I'm not trying to confuse them and talk about all these different things. I'm specifically calling out my main avatar. So that's the pre-headline. Then you have the headline itself. Learn how we can build you a custom end-to-end marketing system that is booking you 5+ sales calls a day in the next 7 days. This brings up a really important part of a really great landing page, which is a really great offer. So we've built an offer where we build a totally custom, totally done for you marketing system for our clients, the same one that I'm talking about here, in 7 days or less. So this goes against all of the different issues and objections that most people have. If they work with a coaching program or something like that, they have to do it all themselves. It takes 2 months, 3 months. If they work with an agency, they got to get onboarded. It probably takes 14 days. It's really expensive. So we're creating this really amazing offer where we do totally done for you, and we get it up and launched within 7 days, right? And I prove that inside. Our average client gets it up and launched within 7 days. So I can make that claim in this headline right here. And that's what makes this headline more enticing than if I just said, learn how we can book you sales calls. Okay, that's not bad for sure. But if I can say, learn how we can book you, build you a custom end-to-end marketing system that's booking you 5+ sales calls in the next 7 days, way more powerful, way stronger. Okay, now that I've said this, watch everybody else copy me in the next 30 days. But you get the point. So that's the main headline here. In this headline, you want to be entering the conversation in the prospect's mind. So a great way to do that is think about, what do they desire? What do they want? Why are on this page? And then my dad always used to say, everyone's favorite radio station is WIIFM. What's in it for me? So I'm not saying learn how we're the best company in the world. Learn how we have the most amazing product or service or software in the world. I said, learn how we can build you a custom end-to-end marketing system that is booking you 5+ sales calls in the next 7 days. You meaning the person reading that sales page. So now I'm talking to what they want, WIIFM. I'm not even talking about who we are and how amazing we are. I'm saying this is what you want. So I'm entering the conversation in the prospect's mind. And then there is the sub headline here, which is, so you can turn total strangers into qualified, ready to buy appointments on autopilot. This is kind of like, if you will, the icing of the cake, the cherry on top. This is that little bit more that I'm putting inside there that, in my opinion, would have been too many words on the main headline, and it would have gotten rid of too much of that white space. So I can put it down below that, and it kind of plays really well inside of the headline here. So it's like, so you can do this thing that you really desire. Because in marketing, there's always another layer. So one of the best words I've ever heard in marketing, one of the best phrases you can ever use is so that. Okay, just write that down if you're taking notes on this. So that. Because when you start, you say, I can book you appointments. Okay, that's great that you can book me appointments so that you can have a packed sales calendar. Okay, that's better. I want a packed sales calendar so that you can close more deals every single month. Okay, now we're talking. I want to close more deals so that you can take home more profit every month. Okay, wow. Now I'm talking so that you can live your dream lifestyle and buy all the toys and gadgets and take care of your family. Now we've gotten to the main piece of it. So that is your favorite word when it comes to marketing. So you can see right here, so you can. So I don't say so that, but I say so you can turn total strangers into qualified, ready to book appointments on autopilot. Another way that you can use this subheadline here is if you do what's called withouts, right? So it would be learn how we can build you a custom end-to-end marketing system that is booking you 5+ sales calls in the next 7 days without having to spend a dime on ads, without having to post 50 times a day on social media, without having to sell your soul, without offering money back guarantees. These are all objections in my client's mind that they're having because they've heard maybe an offer like, oh, I can get you more sales calls, and they're thinking, I got to do all these things I don't want. Well, what if I say in the subheadline, well, you can do it without these things that you don't want, okay? And yes, there is a little bit of an art to this. That's why we do it for our clients, because we're not only doing it so we can acquire more clients, we're doing it so we can give our clients better results. So I'm not saying that this is the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's worth optimizing and testing, because man, does it make a difference when you're trying to book more leads.
If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.